Okay, hi guys, welcome back to the Lycan Project. Today I'm doing the Author-tube WIP tag, which is a writing in progress. So there are 10 questions. I'll list them down below as well, so that I'd love to hear what you guys are working on, so we can harness the power of the community that we're all in. So what is the working title of my book? Okay, so I will answer these in terms of the book I'm releasing in May, and at the end of this video I will give you the proper title reveal and the cover reveal. So the working title of this video, working title of the book went through a couple of iterations. So I started with The Drowning Girls, then I went to Sirens, then I went to Devil's Bay, and then I went to what it is now. So I moved Devil's Bay to being the series title. So there's one little tidbit. Where did the idea of the book come from? Okay, I've always been a bit more of a macabre, I like the macabre and slightly twisted things. I also had a quote from Harry Potter stuck in my head for ages, and it was the song that came out of the Golden Egg and the Goblet of Fire, which was "Come seek us where our voices sound, and how long you'll have to wait to discover what we took." So that's kind of what led on to this. The book my genre will fit under is probably young adult, queer and paranormal. Which actors would I choose to play the movie rendition of my book? Okay, I have sort of 4 main characters. I have my main character, Delilah, which I would actually put down as Zoe Deutsch. So I'll put a picture up of her here. She's, from what I've seen her in, I really like her and stuff. Yeah, so that's her. So she's my main protagonist who we follow through. Alicia Whiteman, I think is her name, and she would play Rachel, who is the new kid in town. So okay, picture here. I have Atlas, who is one of the boys in town, and I would put KJ Appa in that role, mainly because he is chiseled and also looks good as a redhead, and that's Atlas, basically redheaded and chiseled. I have Dom is my other main character, but I actually don't know what he looks like, which is weird. So I'll have to think about that, and I'll update that on my Bookstagram, which I will link down my author and Bookstagram account down below, as along with my Twitter. So once I figure that out, I will put it up for you guys to have a look. If I could, question number 5, sorry, is if I could sum up the sentence in the book in one sentence. Okay. Oh. What happened? The one sentence I would put in is, can you ever truly break free of family? Would be it. Will I be self-publishing or traditionally publishing? This book is going to go through self-publishing. It will be available on Kindle, and I'm looking into Ingram Spark, so Amazon Kindle, and I'm looking into distributing it physically through Ingram Spark as well. So I'll have to get that up, but I will link from once I get my link, I'll put it down below, and then I'll keep it in all my other videos if you're interested. How long did it take you to write the first draft of your book? This was my 2019 NaNoWriMo draft. So the first draft of the book took me 25 days. But that's also intensely just sitting religiously doing NaNoWriMo. So that was good. What other books would you compare this to? The Seventh by Sasha Worsley. It has a bit of Release by Patrick Nesfield, I think. Because it is that balancing of magical elements and just contemporary elements, so I think I've kind of gone along those lines. Who or what inspired you to write the book? I've always been a word person. I've always loved reading, always loved stories, always told stories. So I think I just kind of knew one day I'd wanted to write a book, so I decided to sit down and do it. Silver lining of, in October I was made redundant from work, so I had a lot of time on my hands. So I sort of went, you know what, now or never. So I just put it out there. I think the other thing is I wanted to create things for my family, sort of really embody the purpose of what I want the Lycan Project to be, which was using my voice to create positive changes in the world. So the media I consume, but also what I put out into the universe. Number 10, and the final question is, what else might pique the interest of the readers? Going back and editing it through now, it's queer, so hopefully, and it's an own voices queer rendition. It deals a bit with mental health, and I've discovered unintentionally it is somewhat of a gender bent retelling of The Little Mermaid, so that I think is kind of interesting. So that is all 10 questions for the WIP Author-tube tag. So if you have a work in progress and you found this interesting, I tag you to go do it. So have fun. Now for the juicy bit. The title of my book is Rippled Reflections. It is available for Kindle pre-order. It will be out on the 25th of May, and here is the cover. I'll put it up here. So yes, the cover was designed by R.L. Slater. So thank you very much for your artwork. And as I have said before, let's use our voices to create positive change in the world. And I'd like to put up the subscribe button and videos if you're interested in them. If you have any ideas or want any other in-depth information, or have ideas and want me to take you along on my journey into self-publishing and such, and you'd be interested, let me know in the comments below. And so let's use our voices to create positive change in the world. And thank you and goodbye.